Everyone, my name is Logan Garcia, and this is my video presentation for religion. So the country I focused on this semester was Indonesia. And I learned a lot of new things about Indonesia that I had never known before, and that is mostly the religious aspect of it. So let's start out in the very beginning. In the first century CE, two religions came to Indonesia, and that was Hinduism and Buddhism. And those two countries all around, you could see, or those two religions rather, you could see all around the country. They started popping up all over in kingdoms. But in the 13th century, Islam came into the picture, and then that became the predominant religion in Indonesia. And it would last like that for a long time until 1511, when unfortunately Indonesia was colonized by the Portuguese.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Yes, the Portuguese did colonize Indonesians. And the reason they colonized them was because they wanted to control something known as the spice trade. And what was the spice trade? It was the cultivation, preparation, transport, and merchandising of spices and herbs. And these spices all came from Indonesia for the most part, and they really just wanted to profit from all this. But while they were there, they also spread their religion, which was Roman Catholicism.
Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Now, this was for a century, the Portuguese controlled Indonesia until 1602, when the Dutch took control.
Hello there.
Now, the Dutch and the Portuguese did not get along very well. They'd fought many religious wars against each other, and at one point in time, the Dutch actually attacked many Portuguese colonies around the world, and the only one they would end up winning was Indonesia. And that was good for them because that was where the spice trade was. And that's the reason they got into the war with the Portuguese. Once they gained control of Indonesia, they monopolized the spice trade by creating the Dutch East Indian Trading Company, which largely enhanced their profits. And by that, they also were able to spread their religious belief, which was Protestantism. And their goal was totally to eradicate the former work by the Portuguese with Catholicism.
They gave the key to the city to?
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
And as you can imagine, the Dutch were pretty serious about this. They even created a policy just to ban Catholicism in general. The policy formed by the Dutch would dismiss Catholic priests from Indonesia, consequently seize the conversion to Catholicism by locals. They would also put some Roman Catholic priests in prison, and they would replace them with Protestant priests from the Netherlands. In one case, the Dutch went to the extreme and actually executed a Catholic priest for celebrating Mass in prison. Then in 1942, the Japanese conquest led them to taking over Indonesia, and through this they taught many young Indonesians how to fight and how to use firearms. And this led to guerrilla warfare in 1949, which finally, after 4 years of fighting, Indonesians gained their independence over the Dutch. And Indonesia, after colonization, still faced religious challenges. Today, Indonesia's population is 207.2 million Muslims, 16.5 million Protestants, 6.9 million Catholics. And you can definitely see the difference between the Christian groups there, and that's most likely due to the Protestants, aka the Dutch, trying to get rid of all the Catholics in Indonesia. And that could be why there is such a large difference between the numbers of the two groups. There are 4 million Hindus, 1.7 million Buddhists. With the large following of Islamic faith, it is still not considered Islamic State. However, Islamic principles do influence political decision-making, and certain hardcore Muslim groups have been able to influence political and judicial decision-making through violence. Some of the Christian groups don't even get along in Indonesia. I know that when they register to vote, they either have to classify as Protestant or Catholic. They don't identify as Christian. It's one or the other. So you can definitely see that Indonesia still faces its religious issues, and I would say that is mostly due to colonization and colonizers of the Dutch and Portuguese telling them what they believe is wrong and makes them different. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a good break.